Hey guys, how's everyone doing? This is Sir Jedi Sentinel, and welcome to this announcement video. This will hopefully be a little bit brief. I'm just going to spend the next few minutes introducing a new project my channel is going to be undertaking. Welcome to Batman Be Vlogged. The only punny title I could come up with, because I'm going to start reviewing Batman Beyond, the animated series that is part of the Bruce Timmverse and a sequel to Batman the animated series. That sounded a little redundant as it was coming out of my mouth, hence the pause. So anyway, there's a few reasons why I'm doing this, and I'm just doing this as a separate video because I didn't want to artificially inflate the runtime of the first episode, breaking this down. So, really, why Batman Beyond? Well, a few different reasons. The big one being that, this is primarily a Doctor Who channel and even more so a Big Finish channel. Well, earlier this year, 2023, Big Finish raised the price of their titles. So, as you kind of saw late last year, I started acquiring less and less Big Finish titles to review, and that's probably going to continue to be the case. So I wanted to have something to fill the gap, something I could talk about and do videos on to make up for that absence. Also, even though I am a Doctor Who channel, I have wanted to branch out in the past. I've done videos on Star Wars, The Lord of the Rings. I've done videos on Chucky and other things. This is just another attempt for me for branching out. Now, there are other reasons too why I'm doing Batman Beyond specifically. The first one is that, I kind of grew up with the Bruce Timmverse. I was born in 1994, so I remember Batman the animated series. I remember it more when it reran on Cartoon Network than when it came on as a Saturday morning cartoon on WB, I think it was. I don't remember what channel that would have been for me locally. But I remember Batman the animated series. I vaguely remember Superman the animated series. By the 2000s, of course, my memory had fully developed, so I remember Justice League. And I also remember Static Shock. Wait, was Static Shock part of the Bruce Timmverse? I don't know. I mean, it had an episode with Kevin Conroy's Batman, specifically the incarnation from the animated series. There was an episode featuring Phil Lamar's Green Lantern, and there was even an episode of Justice League where they time traveled to the future and met a future version of Static. So, you know what? Whether it's official or not, I'm counting it. So that's really the thing. I don't remember Batman Beyond. I've already filmed a couple videos in advance, and it looks like it, just doing research into the episodes and stuff, it started airing in 1999. I would have been, well, it was the start of 1999, like January, so I would have been 4 at the time. So it aired in that weird point in my childhood where I remember watching it, but I was so young at the time, I don't remember anything specific. I just remember that I watched it. That's not entirely true either. I remember one thing. So I don't remember the full details of the episode, but I remember a scene where Terry and Bruce were in the Batcave, and they figured out that the villain they are fighting is Bane. And then later in that same episode, Terry hunts down Bane, finds him a withered, decrepit old man, and the nurse attending him, when Terry asks what happened, just responds too much venom. Given that's all I remember, it'll be interesting when I get to that episode and have the full context and get everything else. Oh, also, I remember Return of the Joker, because it seems like there was a period in maybe the late 2000s, early to mid 2010s, where Cartoon Network reran that movie a lot. Like, they played it every summer, and I always seemed to catch it. The other reason I'm doing Batman Beyond in particular, aside from, just wanting to reconnect with it, because like I said, I remember watching it, I don't remember specifics. Just wanting material on my channel. The other reason I want to do Batman Beyond is it feels like of the Bruce Timmverse, no one talks about it. You know, like Batman the Animated Series is iconic. You see people bring it up all the time. Superman the Animated Series, you see things here or there. Like there's that famous scene where Clark flat out tells Lois he's Superman and she doesn't buy it. Justice League, I see get brought up all the time. Static. But yeah, like I just noticed no one brings up Batman Beyond at all. So this is also kind of my attempt to just strike up a conversation about it. You know, like I always say at the end of my videos, start a conversation in the comments below. This is what I'm trying to do with Batman Beyond because, like I said, I don't see anyone talk about it. And I thought, oh, it might be fun to do. Which is also interesting because given late last year in 2022, Batman Beyond briefly enjoyed meme status. But those are my thoughts. So I'll just end by saying videos are going to take place a week apart. So like one episode per week. Well, unless we do two-parters. Two-parters count as one. Boy, that messed up the schedule because according to the Blu-ray here, it says Batman Beyond ran for 52 episodes. But so I thought, oh, hey, one episode a week. I'll have an entire year's worth of material. But I'm not starting in January. And two-parters count as one. Two-parters I'm counting as one. And of course, we will end this series by doing Return of the Joker. So, not quite a year's worth of episodes, but I think pretty close. I should have looked at the episode list closer to when I was doing this. Also, as for uploading date, as for premiere date, I mean, I'm not going to give that out yet. I want to build a back catalog of at least 7 or 8 episodes before I start uploading these. That way, if I miss a week of recording, I have a little safety net to fall on. So, I'll try to promote the fanfare and stuff on my Twitter when we get a little closer to it. But yeah, just that's why I'm not giving a premiere date for the first episode right now. But once this episode is uploaded, the first episode will premiere the week after this video is uploaded. But otherwise, I'm nothing more to say, you know, usual stuff. Like, comment, subscribe, click the bell, share my video around. It all helps my channel grow. And this is Sir Jedi Sentinel. And I will see you guys next week when we look at the opening two-parter for this series. And I look forward to taking on this project with you guys. See you then.